Dr. Hari Parmeshwar is the Director Design and Build for Shapoorji Pallonji. He is a seasoned infrastructure management professional with over 30 years of career brilliance in development of urban infrastructure, construction of airports, project management of mega projects, and spearheading environment and sustainability initiatives. Hari is the Director Design and Build of Shapoorji Pallonji and Company and is stationed at Mumbai. He is the former Vice President of BIAL and former Executive Vice President of GMR and former Executive Director of AECOM. Dr. Hari is an engineering graduate with an MBA in Operations Management and MPhil in Human Resources and PhD in Business Administration. An avid marathoner, cyclist, and a yoga expert, Hari is also the author of 4 popular books. Welcome to the panel, sir. Let me now move to Dr. Hari Parmeshwar. If you're here, sir, to hear you in your opening comments, please.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Roy. I think the previous speaker has set the tone about when we are talking about setting up a digital foundation for infrastructure industry. Yes, I do agree that construction industry, we have been very, very slow in adopting technology, and there are reasons. It is not that the construction industry is unique compared to other industries in many ways. One is that it's a very low margin business. Today, in fact, as a construction company, I know that when we are putting a bid, we don't keep a lot of margin. It's a very competitive world. There is cutthroat competition. And hardly what we are targeting during a bidding stage is 5 or 6% margin. And we might end up, sometime with 2 or 3% margin when we complete a project. So there always this concern is there about, is it right to invest? Are we going to really get the return for the investment I'm going to make? So this question always comes in construction industry. That is one reason why this industry has been always slow in adopting technology. And second, as it is, it's a very competitive world, I said. Then it's also a very highly risky business. I mean, with today's the market conditions are so risky. The prices are fluctuating. And every time during the construction stage itself, we need to, many times change the strategy about executing the project. That's another reason. Then also you can say it's one of the riskiest, the business when it comes to, the safety hazards. I don't think that any other industry has this kind of hazard. So it's a risky business. And in India, as it is a manpower intensive, business. In Western countries, mostly people adopt technology because they don't have manpower. India, the case is different. So this has been a reason, every time when we talk about adopting new technology, making a digital base, always these questions comes out. The fundamentally, we need to answer many questions whether adopting a technology, is it really going to cut down your construction time? Because this is one of the concern today. India, every project is taken upon, war footing basis. There could be a lot of delays in getting a sanction, but once we get the sanction, then everybody is on the contractor. You complete the project earliest. So if the technology is going to really help us in cutting down the construction time, yes, it is really worth taking it up. Second question generally is about the quality. Today, because of our global access, the global visibility, we have all become really quality conscious. And we are seeing, the kind of quality, construction quality, the infrastructure outside the world. So we are really quality conscious. So we are looking again to the technology. Can we improve the construction quality? And the major concern is cost. Everybody want to cut down the cost today. So if the technology is going to help us in cutting down the cost, it is always worth adopting. And also it could add for, the improving the profitability of the organization. Then another thing you must be knowing today is most of the infrastructure projects, the building projects to any kind of mega projects, it has become very complex. It is not simply, there was a time the buildings were very easy to build. Today, it's a combination of multiple systems. You need to integrate this multiple system. So that today's mega projects are so complex. And we again look into the technology, asking, can this technology simplify this complexity of the project so that I can execute in the right way? Then resource optimization, many times technology will help for me to optimize the resource that would further again contribute for profitability. Then similar way, the construction productivity for the last 100 years also, the worldwide we have been looking, construction productivity is always a concern. While all other industries have improved tremendously, by adopting technology, improved in their productivity, but the construction productivity globally, we could not make much improvement. So this is another area we are looking at by adopting artificial intelligence or any other technology. Can we improve the productivity? Yeah. So I think these are the basic, the reason why today most of the construction companies, most of the organizations in the infrastructure sector looking for adopting technology. I think it's the need of the time. We don't have choice today. I don't think that we have a choice to ignore the need of adopting, the technology. I think this is what I thought of making an initial statement. Then probably I would add up more, as we move forward.
No, thank you very much for sharing those very, very useful insights. So profitability, timeliness, efficiency, safety, quality, all of this, but all with a view to operational efficiencies, if I may, right? How to deploy technology for that. Very, very insightful, sir.